I'm just going to be straight with you right now. If you are hearing God's voice, but you're not implementing those words into your life, it is doing you no good. It's like the parable of the sower. Let me read it to you. This is found in Matthew 13, verse 3 through 8. A farmer went out to sow his seed. As he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. Some fell on rocky places where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly because the soil was shallow. But when the sun came up, the plants were scorched, and they withered because they had no root. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants. Still other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop, 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. See, I believe that parable applies not only to hearing the gospel, but to hearing God's voice as well. If God has spoken to you and given you specific instruction, like break up with that person, take that job, move to a new town, and you just completely ignore it, that's like letting the birds eat your seed. And if he tells you something and you think really hard about it, but you don't actually put it into practice, then that's like that seed with the shallow root that was scorched by the sun. But if you hear him, you listen to him, and you apply it to your life, then your seed will land on good soil. That seed will grow, those roots will run deep, and you will reap the harvest. Every single thing that God says to us is like a seed that has the potential to grow and to bless us. But it's up to you whether you decide to plant it or not. If you're enjoying this series, I have a new book coming out soon called 7 Days to a Life of Limitless. And in that book, I have a whole chapter dedicated to learning how to hear God's voice. So if you want updates on that book launch, plus a sneak peek and weekly letters of encouragement from me, be sure to check out my email newsletter. You can find it in my profile.